What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Home Fix with Mike, and I'm your host, Mike. Today, what we're going to be doing is I'm adding sort of a YouTube vlogging office to the house. And it's just a spare bedroom. You can see I've got, looks like a set of Chester drawers and a nightstand with some drawers in it. So remnants of a bedroom is still lingering. But what I'm going to do is I've already purchased a table or a desk from Amazon. It's a real affordable, heavy duty, sturdy type desk. And I'm going to use this desk as something to shoot some of my videos through, or just set up and actually do some editing from this room. So some of my videos, I'll start out, you can see me sitting here talking to the camera as we get into the home fix videos. And other times I'll just be here. This will be my work office for the YouTube vlogging. So the reason for the video, in case you guys want to start your own YouTube channel, of course, just push record, just start. Took a time out. Got to put our microphone on. Y'all could hear me before, but now it's actually a lot better. So if you guys are debating on whether or not to start your YouTube channel, of course, just press record. If you got a basic camera, an iPhone, what have you, start today. I do advise that. But anytime you can upgrade, you can get you some microphones. I've got some halo rings over here in the corner. I'm going to show you the difference in lighting. Obviously, just got the desk like I just mentioned. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this desk user-friendly for what I need for YouTube blogging. So all of my equipment needs charging ports. The desk comes with 125 volt AC plugs, one USB-A and one USB-C port. That's not going to cut it when I've got several mics, halo rings, iPad, iPhone, all kinds of other equipment that need to be charged up. So I want to use this desk sort of as my hub that I'll charge stuff. So stick around. We're going to get into making this room a YouTube vlogging center. So you can do it at your house. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's get into it, and I'll show you what you'll need. Links in the description as well for anything I used today, so you guys can build your own. So you can get started vlogging. So let's get started. I've already assembled the desk, and it comes with this little power strip, like I said, with only one USB-A and one USB-C charging port. But under here, it comes with the electrical cord you plug into the outlet. Well, that's going to look pretty tacky if I just stretch that across there. So I want to attach it to this back leg right here. So you'll need either zip ties or bungees, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to bungee it today. So you can see there's the cord right here. So I want to have this cord going down this leg, sort of cleans it up. And you can use zip ties, but with the way I do, a bungee would be a lot better. And you can get these. I've got links, like I said, in the description. These bungees are pretty easy to remove and get out of the way. Just like that. So yeah, that cleans everything up pretty good. Down the leg, out into the floor. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pull the desk out to where it's on the rug right here. Move a few things over. Sort of have it centered where you want it. Okay. Now we can plug in our extension cord. Okay. One of the very cool things is with our lighting, it will mount just right here on the tripod, the halo ring. And I've actually got a USB hub on order, so I can plug multiple USB A's and C's in. So check it out. Yes. And you can move them around. I've got 2 or 3 of these halo rings that will really help with the lighting, because as you guys can tell, the lighting is not the best. Just an older fan. So yeah, the halo lighting will really work. All right. So now let's grab a chair. And if you guys have got the office chairs that roll, that's perfect. For me, I do not. So this will have to work. Also, for things you want to put on the desk, you can have whatnots. Anything will look good. Just some books or whatever. Paperweight. That's pretty cool. An award. Yes, I like that. Might use that award as like a bookend or something like that if you need to. I love using the iPad because it works in conjunction with my iPhone, and I'm using iMovie to do edits on my videos and uploads, so I'm not having to fight Android versus iOS. So I'm using the iPad right there, and with this system I can charge it up just like that. Once it's charged, it is fully charged, you won't need that, so everything's a lot cleaner. Step back here so we can give this a test run. Like I said, the halo light will not be in the frame, so I can be like, hey guys, what's going on today? Home Fix with Mike. And today we're getting into whatever. And you know, from following me and my channel, we're going to get into something. So whether it be repairing faucets, knowing where your water shutoff is, that's a great video, guys. Check it out. Now I went ahead and moved the halo light, and you can see it in the top corner up here. All right, but you won't be able to see it in the final production, because with iMovie I'll have zoomed in, and you want to make sure that your desk is centered with your picture, just about like that, something like that. Okay, now inside the house I just went and purchased some of these pictures, if you will. Pretty cool, just geographical, like pictures of the world. And up here got a beach sunset. It's pretty cool. And when I had 2 golden retrievers back a few years ago, sort of a remembrance of them. Now if you do have the curtains, you can pull those, so we're just going to try to avoid any sunlight. Now looking at this shot, what do you see that's still wrong with it other than the mess I've created? You'll notice the ceiling fan is still in the shot. Not really the fan, but the pull chains. And if you'll look back to earlier in the video, it looked like the picture behind the desk was off-centered, left or right. And when in fact it's really not. It was the tripod. So a lot of the tripods you've got leveling devices on. You want to make sure that tripod is totally level. See right there? So anytime you're shooting, you want to go down to where the ceiling fan pull chains are out of the shot. We can also lower it like this. We can lower, yeah, this is probably a lot better. So there's many adjustments on a tripod. So just like that, they're out of the shot. Also, like I said, these halo rings will be out of the shot. I'll go ahead and back them up. They're not on right now and they'll provide light for me, but right now, this is what you'll see. Something like that. All right, so you'll see right here, halo ring just out of the frame shot. Halo ring just out of the shot. Lighting looks good. Curtains have been pulled. And now, oh, one other thing to mention, guys. If you don't have any storage bins or whatnot to put your equipment in, I picked this one up on Amazon. It's like a fishing bag. It comes with these plastic little lure compartments, and I just use those for other things in the house. So now I've got storage for days of cords, camera equipment. I mean, look at all this, where you can put your camera around your neck, attachments, things like you can set your camera on the desk, microphones, lighting, the whole 9 yards. I mean, this thing has got multiple pockets and you can take it on the go with you. I love it. So we'll have that out of the frame. One other thing I wanted to mention, if you guys are going to be doing vlogging or whatever from the desk 90% of the time or most all the time, then you'll probably want a microphone like this. It's pretty cool. USB, plugs right into your device. Absolutely awesome. But for me, I'm not going to use that. I'll show you what I use. And you'll notice that I'm back with the echo in the room. I'm talking normal again without any microphone. So your camera microphone might be okay, but I have got the DJI microphones right here. These are the clip-on or the magnet. You're going to hear a huge difference right now. And I know I'm jumping around, but this is what's all involved in making and starting your YouTube journey, making your little home office, so to speak. And I'm going to show you this little DJI. You can use them as a clip-on. They've got a little spring-loaded thing you can clip them on, or it comes with a magnet right here. And the magnet you can put inside your shirt and clip on. But since I've got a hoodie right now, just going to hang it right there. All right, so I've got to get up and come back to the iPhone camera, or this will work on any camera that's got a USB-C. And I'm going to plug that in and you're going to hear my voice change, so listen carefully. And it comes with 2 microphones and the charging dock, cables, the brain unit, which is fully adjustable. You can turn your microphone up, down, centered, everything. Absolutely worth its weight in gold for the YouTube vlogger. All right, are you listening to my voice? I'm about to plug in. All right, Tell me if you heard a difference. Now, when I sit down and I'm talking to the camera, that makes a huge difference in my book. And if you're wanting people to listen to you, they're not going to listen to a bunch of wind noise, static, where they're trying to listen. It's like, what did he say? You know, it's not going to cut it. People will click off your video faster than a bad commercial. So I know you're probably like, well, Mike, you've already discussed the microphones earlier in the video. And I did, but I didn't. So I put on this microphone right here. Let me find it. Okay, this is one you can find on Amazon, and it really works well. I'm not kidding. Plugs into your iPhone or your camera with USB-C. Clip on right here. You turn the microphone on just by pushing it, and everything works great. But if you're ready to upgrade and go to the next level, this one has no adjustability on it. I mean, it sounds great. It's got the little windshield. That's wonderful. And you can start out with that. But when you get ready to upgrade, there's the DJI. And to me, there's nothing else like it on the market. So the Amazon guy just dropped off my keyboard and mouse. So I'll open this and show you guys how I'm going to attach that to the iPad. Cinda is the company. And I read a lot of reviews, so I'm not 100% certain of the quality I'm getting, but I'm pretty dang close with the reviews and stuff like that. All right. And this one gets 5 stars. Quick start guide, I like that. Oh, wow. Very cool. Man, that is slim, like a slimline keyboard. Very cool. Some more charging cables, because it is wireless, but you do have to charge them up. I like the fact that you charge them with the USB cords rather than having the batteries, because the batteries constantly go dead, and I'm just not one to invest in a bunch of Duracell or Energizer batteries. So this will also charge the mouse. This is the coolest keyboard. It's pretty neat. The mouse also, it works off of Bluetooth. So it does have the USB that you can connect to a laptop or main computer or whatnot. But as many of you know, the iPad does not have a USB-A type charging port or information port. So it's got a USB-C, and obviously we don't have a USB-C here. So this keyboard and mouse come with the option for Bluetooth. So I think it's pretty cool. We'll turn that on. We'll go in here to Bluetooth and see if I can search. It's got a button here we push. There it is, popped up right there. Pairing request, yes. Says we're connected. Can't be that easy, can it, guys? I think it's pretty cool. But when you go into settings, you have to pair your mouse, which will be Cinda Co 401, but also you'll have to pair the keyboard, and it tells you instructions on how to push these 3 right here, and you'll get that, and that'll also be another Cinda Co 401, and you'll notice over here they're both connected. So cool. We're up and running on the keyboard and the mouse, Bluetooth to the iPad. give a little demonstration in Notepad. Hello. Yes. Let's type in my YouTube channel, Home Fix with Mike YouTube. All right. Look at that. There it is. First one on the list. Yes. And in case you guys did not know, I've got a second YouTube channel about my Ford Raptor. And I'll show you that right quick. Let's go to my full channel page. So that's for my Ford Raptor. Tons of videos. Yeah, many playlists and many videos. So y'all check it out. I'll put a link down in the description for this one as well. Living with 3M Auto Vlogging. I got a few more items in today from Amazon. One being, there's our hub. That's our charging hub for the USB-C and USB-A, and I think that's MGRN Pony. I don't know how you'd say that, but I've got links in the description on Amazon. So very important piece of the puzzle. Also, even though the iPad does have a stand on the little case that it's in, this right here provides it's a tablet stand. It provides a way to stand it up in case you don't have a stand on your case. So we're going to put that in here as well. Also, I've got what is this thing? A pen drive that allows me to take the data from the iPhone or cameras or whatever and transfer it to the tablet in case you need that. So I don't really need it right now, because if I do, then I'll need an adapter to go from USB-A to C. So, but I got that just in case. It's got a lot of space. I think it's 30 something gigabytes or 60 something gigabytes. I can't remember. What is it? 256 gigabytes. So yeah, that's a lot of space on this little pen drive, in case you guys are wondering. Like I said, links in the description below. So not going to use that today, but also this right here, the hook and loop Velcro, I'm going to mount this with. It comes in this box. I really only needed a few pieces, but I got to thinking, it's like $10 for this huge box. And it's like 30 feet, you'll have that for years. So we can just use what we need out of it, throw it on the shelf. You'll always have it for other projects and things you need it for. All right, so let's go ahead and mount this, and I'll show you where I'm gonna mount it and exactly what I'm gonna use it for today. Okay, so I went ahead and took the Velcro out of the box. You can take these rolls and pull them out through here. It's got a little ruler on the side or measurement, but I already know I'm gonna open up our hub, and I want the Velcro just as long as the hub. So what we're gonna do is, let's see, look, you can't mount it down there because it's gonna interfere with this. So we may, I don't know, I'm gonna may mount it like that or like this. Yeah, like this is pretty cool. So one way or another, we're gonna mount it, but we only want our Velcro like to be an L shape on the desk. the length of the hub. So that's pretty cool. Look at all the USB-A's and USB-C chargers. Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. Even comes with a little pair of scissors in the box with the Velcro. Alright, so I've decided I'm going to mount mine down here about like this. So, alright. See, just like that. So this will be the soft side, and I'm going to put another piece down this way. Just hold it up and measure it, just about like that. It's pretty cool. Like I say, anybody can do this. Alright, just like that. Okay, now what I'll do is just measure this against what I've already cut. You can go ahead and stick it to it. Just like that, okay? All right, now we're gonna pull our sticky back tape off. Okay, now we're going right down here, right where I had the plan. Get it straight. Perfect. And the good thing about the Velcro is, even with the sticky back, you can remove it and reposition it if you need to. Yeah, looks good. Got our plug in the back of it. And we're going to plug it in right here. Yeah, it's out of the way, so you just have a little cable there. And we're ready to charge up everything now. One of the neatest things about the keyboard and the mouse is you've got USB-C charging. Already charging the microphones right here. Check it out. Just plug it right there. And we have many, many ports that we can charge. So I know this looks sort of like a mess, but look at that. We have keyboard, charger, cable installed, iPad charger cable, mouse charger cable, even got the microphone charging cable, and none of them are plugged up here. Got them all plugged in down here. Yeah, pretty neat. And it's temporary, that's just for charging. So everything is wireless. So I just disconnect, put the wires in the bag, and everything is cleaned up, no wires. Now the last thing we're gonna unpackage is the Lamicall tablet stand. It's pretty cool. With the instructions, just like this. I like it. Yes, so if your iPad, if you don't have the casing stand, you can use it just like this. Perfect. So there you have it. This is the YouTube Office. Whether you're using it for editing or you're using it for videoing like I'm doing right now, you can do it. You can set a room up in your house. Just make sure you've got proper lighting and proper audio. You want to be sure that you've got it down pat. Now, of course, like I said, when you start your YouTube journey, just press record. You don't need to wait to have fancy equipment. But once you're started and you're moving along, you'll want to advance on your equipment. So invest in some good tripods, not just one, different ones. I mean, I've got some that actually rotate the head on the top of the tripod that holds the camera that'll follow you. It's like you've got your own personal cameraman. Yeah, just you can invest in stuff like that. You can invest in your lighting rings. You can do Android computers, Mac computers, iPads, iPhones. It's wide open, and it's just what path you want to go. Now, for me, the desk, this is perfect. Got my stand, got my iPad, got my keyboard, my mouse, some storage, got my microphones, tripods, halo rings, iPhone, and that's it. That's my studio, guys. That's everything that I use. So I hope this video helped y'all out today. Hey, just be sure to smash that thumbs up. Give me the like, subscribe. Tell all your friends and family about me. I sure appreciate it. And also check out my other channel, like I said, my Raptor Living with 3M Auto Blogging. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's go find something else to get into. Later now.